I just ran a red light. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Hey guys, it's Joyce. I'm back. I've been gone, yes, for a few months, but there's a reason for that, and I have an explanation. So sit down and let's chat. I have my Kung Fu boba tea right here, and I'm about to go on a drive. So let's drive and talk because we have a lot to catch up on. If you guys missed this content, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. I will be posting way more frequently, so just stay tuned for that. Before we get started, I want to show you guys these earrings that I'm wearing right now. They're cute, they're so fun, they're very dainty, and I'm absolutely obsessed. I've been wearing them pretty much every single day because they just go with every single outfit that I have. They're from Ana Luisa. Ana Luisa is a jewelry brand based out of New York that is high quality, affordable, environmentally friendly, and ethically sourced. And so they were so kind enough to send me a few pieces to try out, and I am wearing Toda. She is so beautiful and classy and really the everyday staple in my wardrobe. All their pieces came in this beautiful cotton pouch, and when you open it up, I have my second pair, which is Emmy. Emmy is a small golden hoop with a little bit of a rhinestone at the end. So very similar to Toda, but similar but different. You know what I mean? Like, this has a little bit of a different touch to it. If you guys want to check out any of these pieces from Ana Luisa, I have a discount code for you guys, which you guys can click in my description box, and also a link to their website. So definitely check it out. Let me know if you guys love them, because I certainly do, and I'm super excited to check out any of their other pieces because, girl, Toda is to die for. All right, let's hit the road. Gotta put my seatbelt on, obvi. So, long story short on why I kind of just stopped posting for the past few months is pretty much because I am in the transition of finding a new job. Yes, surprisingly, I do have a real full-time job on top of YouTube. I actually work in consulting, if you guys were wondering. Consulting is a great entry-level job, especially right out of college. The pay is decent, and you learn a lot, and it challenges you, definitely. But after a year and a half of doing it, I realized a lot of things about not only the job, the industry, but also about myself. And so it was kind of at that point I was like, yep, I'm done with it. I've had enough with consulting, and I want to look for a new job. I started my channel around the same time as when I started working, which is the start of the pandemic, and it was a great way for me to kind of take my mind off of what was actually bothering me, which was work. It was a great creative outlet for me, and I definitely spent a lot of my hours and time and effort editing videos, making content, and it was awesome. Honestly, I loved doing it, but it was also very time consuming, especially the editing part. I don't want to make any excuses, but pretty much what happened was that I had to prioritize finding a job over YouTube. And you're like, oh Joyce, why couldn't you do both? I could have, but I also was prioritizing my mental health as well, because girl, after work, the last thing you want to do is look for jobs, and the last thing you want to do is look at another screen editing for hours. So I told myself, starting July, I was going to sit down, take this whole job searching thing very seriously, clean up my resume, and just dive right into it. that's what I did. You know, I started interviewing, I started applying, I started networking. I did all that. I really wanted to get into big tech, mainly because the people, the culture, and also the pay was really good, and it offered you remote work. So that's what I really wanted to get into. Honestly, I was hoping by the time I posted a video like this explaining like what was going down, I would have already had an offer, and I would have just told you guys like, surprise, I have a new job, or surprise, I quit my job, like something like that. But no, that's not the reality of things. But that's okay, because I'm confident that in a few weeks, I think things will start aligning, mentally, career-wise, all that good stuff. And so maybe I'll have more of an update to share after I post this video. I want to talk about interviewing, especially for all my recent college grads out there, or people that are starting to look for full-time jobs. Girl, I feel for you. It's tough out there. It takes a long time. Granted, if you're in college and you're applying through your, you know, campus job portal, I think it's a little bit easier. But when you're not doing that and you're kind of just all on your own, it's very tough, because no one is providing you all these entryways into getting a new job. It's really just you doing it all on your own. I knew this wasn't going to be easy whatsoever, so I kind of allocated 6 months to find a new job. And I think that's a fair amount of time, because I'm hitting the 4-month mark and I feel like I'm nearing towards the end. But girl, you have to just be mentally prepared to be patient and continue to hustle, even though you're not really seeing the results, especially after a bunch of rejections. And trust me, I've had plenty of those. I think I applied to about like 80 jobs, 80-ish jobs, maybe more. And like I've received a lot of rejections. Okay, a lot of rejections. And probably like 4 or 5 interviews and 0 offers. 1 wait list. And yeah, I think that's pretty much where I'm up to right now. What else? I've been dying to move out of my house. If you guys didn't know, I've been living at home with my parents and my family for the past 1.5 years, and I was supposed to move into the city when I first started work, but obviously that didn't happen because of the pandemic. So I've been kind of using this as an opportunity to save rent, which is amazing. Don't get me wrong. I have saved so much just by living at home and not paying that crazy New York City rent. But at the same time, living at home is just, it's not the move. It's not the move. I love work from home, but I don't like working from
red light camera ahead.
My family's home. Love my family, nothing against them. It's just that living at home doesn't allow you to have the same amount of freedom and independence that you normally would have if you were to live by yourself or with a roommate. It's not exactly fun to live at home, just because all of my friends either don't live in New York, or if they do live in New York, they live in the city. So it's such a hike just to go out to be with them for once, because I have to go take a train, I have to go in, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole ordeal. I've been trying to use the excuse of finding a new job as a way to kind of bite the bullet and finally move out of New York. I wanted my next company to pay for my relocation package so that I can just pick up and move to any city, any state, you name it, I'm there. I was going to just pick up and just dip. New York, love New York, but I just don't think at the moment I want to be in the city, and I don't want to be in the state. I kind of just want to explore some new opportunities, meet some new people, just see a different side of the country that I haven't been exposed to. I wanted to move down to Austin or Dallas, Texas, or somewhere in California. I think those are like the two places where I was really aiming to move, but girl, I'm still here. Obviously, just picking up all your stuff and moving is not exactly the easiest thing to do. It's very expensive, and there's a whole logistics that go into that whole process. So let's talk about YouTube, because that's why we're watching this, right? My YouTube channel. Am I going to be posting again? What's happening with my content? Things like that. I am most likely not going to be posting every single week, because that was a very rigorous timeline for me. Honestly, it was kind of what drove me to being burnt out, is just like trying to push out content every single week for you guys, and I would feel terrible if I missed the deadline or if I had to move it to 2 weeks. And I don't think you guys were like, no one gave me shit for not sticking to the 1 week timeline. If anything, I was just being hard on myself. So I think I'm going to just post whenever I want to post. I think that's just the most comfortable scenario for me, because then it wouldn't strain the level of creativity I'm putting into these videos. I will be more motivated to push out content that isn't forced, and I think it's just kind of the healthiest scenario for all of us. So I'm going to make it a goal to post probably twice a month, so bi-weekly. I think that's fair, right? Yeah. I also want to diversify my content, so I want to just start posting shorts. I don't know, I feel like shorts is a move. I've been focusing more on like reels, shorts, TikToks, things that require less time and effort but have a lot of engagement. So I'm gonna be posting more shorts. Let me know what you guys think about that, and if you guys like that structure a little bit better, because it's just under a minute, kind of has everything you need to know in that entire video. You're not gonna be distracted, you're not gonna click out of it, you're most likely going to watch the entirety of it. So let me know, guys, because I think that might be the best move for my channel. While we're on that topic, go ahead and follow my TikTok and my Instagram, because I will be a lot more active on those social media platforms as well. So yeah, that pretty much explains why I've been a little MIA on YouTube, and I hope you guys understand what's been going on. I hope you guys are excited for me to start posting again, and actually, by the time I post this, if I don't have a job, help a girl out. If you guys know someone working in big tech or any tech company, actually hit me up, DM me on Instagram. I could always use some networking opportunities or a referral. But besides that, thank you so much for sticking with me, for being patient, and for watching this entire video. If you guys like this video, don't forget to give this a thumbs up, subscribe down below. Don't forget to check out Ana Luisa. I will have my discount code and links in the description box. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.